mean guitar riffs. You know him, you love him. We're talking about riffs that made you go, ah! The previous two videos performed very well and you're still commenting riffs that should have been included in the list, so why not make a third video? So let's not waste any more time and go in with the first riff of this video. In the previous video, a lot of you mentioned that you wanted to see more slam in this kind of list, because of course it should have been included. So what better band to include in this video than the band that got me into slam in the first place, Abonimable Putridity with their song A Massacre in the North. This is one of the first songs that I ever remember just going, oh, what is this? But in the best way possible. And honestly, this is just a very fun song to go absolutely brain dead to. Moving on, let's continue with the chuggy slammy riffs, because up next is one of the most iconic deathcore songs of all time, Carnifex with Lie to My Face. This is one of my favorite songs from middle school, and Carnifex was one of the bands that I listened to the most at that time. And the intro to this song is just chock full of everything that makes riffs very nasty. Very low chugs, pinch harmonics, quick tapping, tremolo picking, and of course blast beats. So what else can you do but enjoy listening to this? Next up is an artist that has been mentioned and asked to be included since the first Mean Riffs video, and I must admit it's pretty criminal that I haven't included him yet. Of course, we're talking about Mick Gordon with the Doom soundtrack. I mean, I have a baritone guitar right there that I tuned to drop F, and I just haven't played any Doom riffs. But we're gonna fix that right now by including my favorite riff from my favorite song off of the Doom Eternal soundtrack, Meat Hook. Let's continue with another deathcore legend, because up next is my favorite deathcore song of all time, Whitechapel with the Regeneration Studies.
What is this, the deathcore episode?
Well, I got a new 7-string guitar that I really want to play a lot, so yeah, kinda. Whitechapel was the first deathcore band I ever listened to, and their debut album, The Somatic Development, is probably one of the metal records that I've listened to the most in my entire life. I mean, I still listen to it almost every month in the gym. And the intro riff to the Regeneration Studies is just so nasty. It's perfect for lifting some weights. You may have noticed since the last video that I have a new mic right here. I have also a new mic arm. I'm also using a new interface, and of course a new 7-string guitar. And that's because this video is sponsored by the very kind people at Sweetwater. And all of the gear that I just mentioned was provided by them, and you can get it yourself if you go to sweetwater.com. This particular mic is the Lewitt Ray model. And what I like most about it, apart from its sound and its integrated mute button, it's the Aura technology it's using. So basically what this does is mute background sounds. Any kind of noise that is not close to the mic is gonna mute it. If I go a certain distance, you're not gonna hear my voice. And also, it's just very good looking. I also got a Gator Frameworks mic arm that I can mount to the desk. And what I like most about it is that it's very sturdy. It feels heavy duty when you take it out of the box. For my new interface, I'm using the Lewitt Connect 6. Not only has it got a very slick design, but I like that all of the inputs are on the back, so I can keep a clean setup here in my desk and not have any cables on the way. And of course, this beautiful 7-string guitar. This is an Ibanez RG7421, and for being a guitar under $500, the quality is honestly impressive. I really like that it's got a matching headstock, which you don't typically see in guitars at this price point, especially when they're natural finish. But also this unfinished neck, it's so smooth, it's perfect. And I think this guitar is a perfect option for you if you're looking to get your first 7-string guitar. And there's gonna be Sweetwater links to all of the gear I just mentioned in the description down below, so you can check it out for yourself. And these are all affiliate links, so if you feel like getting anything, I mean anything, from Sweetwater through my affiliate links, I do make a small commission, and a little goes a long way to support the channel. So yeah, for all of your musical equipment needs, Sweetwater has definitely got you covered. But now let's get back to checking out some more nasty riffs. Moving on, we got another crazy project that is, of course, in the lines of metalcore and deathcore, and it's Darko US with their song Pale Tongue. If you've never heard of Darko before, well, you should, because they're fucking crazy. But also, this is a side project from Tom Barber of Chelsea Green and formerly of Lorna Shore, and the guitar player Josh Miller from Glass Cloud and formerly of Emure and Spite. I don't know, the way that they use electronics and pitch shifting and whatnot, and it just sounds very explosive all the time. By the way, they recently released a new album and it's pretty good, so you should check that out. But the main riff of this song is just, it's nasty, so aggressive, and I just love it. Up next, we got a more classic band that should have been included into the first video of this series. It's Fear Factory with Shock. I love the Obsolete album, and Fear Factory is the OG syncopated kick drums with the guitars. There's no other way to describe it other than heavy, aggressive machinery. Moving on, we're gonna be tuning up for this to drop C, but don't think for a second that means these riffs are less nasty than the rest. To the contrary, because up next we got the band Nth with their song Pariah. If you don't know the band The End, this is a band featuring Will Putney on guitar. And if you don't know Will Putney, well, he's one of the hottest producers right now. He's one of the crucial components of the writing and production process of Fit for an Autopsy, and has also produced many sick records from bands like Knock Loose, The Acacia Strain, The Artist Murder, and many more. And his band is one of the filthiest, heaviest, most aggressive riff fest out there. And the final breakdown of their song Pariah is just stupid and heavy, and I love it. Check this out. Finally, to end this list, since this is apparently the deathcore episode because new 7-string guitar, we couldn't end this list without including the OG deathcore kings. Of course, it's Suicide Silence with their song Disengage. You know your face turns inward when this song begins. Few things are just as nasty as this. You cannot relax your face while listening to this song. It's just impossible. Check this out. So that's it for this time around. Of course, leave what other riffs could have been included on this list. I mean, these videos are still performing well, so if people keep asking for them, I'll keep making them. I'm having a lot of fun making them, so please leave in the comments down below what other riffs you would like to see in this kind of videos. Just what other kind of videos you would like to see. Make sure to click the like button down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notifications bell down below so you never miss a new video. A big shout out to my patrons who will be appearing on screen right now. Any help I can get goes a long way for me to continue making these videos and being able to improve them. And if you would like to get raw stem tracks from the recording of this video, you can get them by joining my Patreon. If you would like to watch another video full of mean and nasty and disgusting riffs, you can watch it right here. All my social media links and my Discord server link will be in the description down below as always, so please go ahead and check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.